Welcome to another show, Let the Man Speak. Today's topic is Vote Day. No, it's not November 2nd, but here in Ohio, we have early voting. Yay! I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote. And what I'm voting about today, who I'm voting for? Well, I'm going to let you know this. I'm voting progressive. That's right. Yes, I'm a Republican. Yes, I'm an independent conservative. But I'm voting today progressive. And why? Well, I got a list of um, plans the Republicans have for us. And these plans come from the Tea Party movement. But Republicans support the Tea Party movement. So it's all their plans. Here go the plans for the Republican Party. This is what they have for us. One, abolish minimum wage. Yeah, that was installed by a Republican who put minimum wage in there. Yes, a Republican who put a socialism program in, or something like that. Yeah, well, it was a Republican who did it. Unemployment benefits. Well, I don't use unemployment, but since I pay into it, if I did, I was glad it's there for me to fall back on if anything ever happened to me in my job. So I think that's a beautiful thing. Phase out Social Security. Phase it out? What do you mean phase Social Security out? Like I should work till I'm 80 years old and have them to fall back on, or I should put my money in a 401k. My boss just lost $30,000 in her 401k. I'm pretty sure that that's working for her just fine. Repeal healthcare reform and replace it with what? Under the Republicans' healthcare bill they brung forth, saves 5 to 10 million lives, whereas there's 50 million who need to be saved total. Obamacare saves 40 million lives, and the cost of Republicans are just just the same as Obama's. Boehner wrote a Republican healthcare bill. Yes, he did. It costs $1 trillion, 200 billion more than Obamacare costs. So, and it gave us less healthcare, but more hookups for the healthcare industry. That made record profits. And if you didn't know that healthcare gets subsidies, meaning that after they invest something, the government gives their money right back. Healthcare reform, so they want to undo the 14th Amendment. They talk like that, but they ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna touch it. I don't believe they ain't gonna do anything about it. Tea Party might, but abolish public education. Yes, that's their plan. One of the guys from the Heritage Foundation, he don't work for the Heritage Foundation anymore, but he used to be a member of the Heritage Foundation, which was a right-wing group. The Heritage Foundation has an education division where he used to be over. This division, he believes in. He also a substitute teacher, by the way. I want to put that out there. But he want to abolish public education and get rid of it. Now, the Heritage Foundation member came out and said they're against that plan, but Glenn Beck is for it. Glenn Beck says to older Americans, instead of you retiring, going on a golf course, you shouldn't be out on golf courses. You need to stay home and homeschool your grandchildren. So your 80-year-old, 50-year-old, 60-year-old grandma will help you with calculus and algebra and all kind of other stuff that she didn't take, but she'll help you with it. So he don't have to worry about paying for public schools. It's okay that if he went to one, it's okay that people around him went to one. It's okay that his teacher who teaches his kids at a private school probably went to a public school. He don't want you to have one. He don't want to pay taxes on it. So that's their plan for America. Getting rid of minimum wage. Yeah, okay. So we can work for 40 cents an hour like they do in China. This is their plan. It's not a plan. It's actually an act of terrorism. That's right, an act of terrorism. As a conservative, I want to keep government out of my life. As a conservative, I want to have the freedom of speech and religion. As a conservative, I don't want to be overtaxed And the money I do pay for taxes should go to the roads, the streets, and exactly what they're supposed to go for. We won't supposed to have lobbyists. I want to keep businesses that fail should fail. All these things that Republicans believe in, I believe in. I don't believe in getting rid of Social Security. They done cut me a check for all the money I paid into it so far. And we put it where? Sharon Engel said we're going to put a lockbox on it. What's wrong with Social Security? According to Social Security, the government who runs the division says they have enough money lasting 2030. That means the next 20 years, they're good. But she said they're taking money out of it. She want to put it where? I know she's not talking about putting it in Wall Street, but that's what she's talking about, privatizing it. But our forefathers is against corporate banks and big banks. Ron Paul talks about the bank system all day long. Even Mr. Farrakhan brought out a new video book on about the bank system. Our forefathers was against this bank system and put in the Constitution they're against the bank system. Wall Street is a big old bank. It's sitting on $1 trillion and refused to put it in any businesses. They are holding back small business so they cannot go to little banks to get money because little banks get money from where? The big banks. And so the big banks refuse to lend to the small banks. So hard for small businesses, which I'm trying to be one next year, to get funding. So what they're doing is my mother saw a clip one day of Ronald Reagan saying that America needed to be a substitute country, a service country, not a country of manufacturing. That's what acts of terrorism when he spoke. We build, we make, we produce, we buy, and other countries buy. You not come over here to go to Hollywood and watch movies and plays. We are leading in education, which we're failing right now, but we're supposed to be leading in education. We're a country who try to move forward, not backwards. It's 98% of us compared to the top 2% who are super rich, who do not want to pay their fair share of taxes. Everything in America is not socialism. If you're poor, if you're looking at my show right now, and you are not worth $1 million, don't tell me everything's socialism. Something benefits you. If you want to see what a capitalistic society looks like, look at Jamaica. Is Jamaica number one in anything? Look at Africa. Look at countries that like Dubai and Saudi Arabia. Are they number one in education? They're number one in technology. What are they number one in? It's full of capitalism. Capitalist societies do not make you a number one country. People live in squalor. People suffer. Japan, Germany, two countries that we blew up, we helped put back together. They have healthcare, they have jobs, they have good education. GM went back to Germany, and paid them more money than they paid Americans. Bill O'Reilly was saying, Americans get paid too much. That's the reason why the car companies don't want to build here. Hell, they went to Germany. They make more money in Germany than the people make in Ohio. Toyota pays their workers more in Japan than any company pays their workers in America. Japan workers getting paid more than $27 an hour. Doing Toyotas that outselling American vehicles. I'm telling you, they want to go backwards. I want to go forward. Their agenda is not about conservatism, it's about greed. It's not about taking from the wealthy and giving to the poor. The Tea Party is not a new movement. People tell me, oh, you need to read these books. Well, you need to study the Tea Party. The Tea Party came out in 1970. It was all liberal. The problem was they was mad that rich people was not paying their fair share of taxes. Check into it. You'll be impressed. You'll be amazed. That's my show for the day. I'm heading to go vote. Hope you vote. If you have early voting in your state, go to it. It's your American duty to go vote. Learn the issues and vote. I'm not waiting until November 2nd. I'm doing it right now. If you don't have early voting in your state, then November 2nd is when you vote. If you like what you heard today, feel free to have your friends and your family members to subscribe to my channel. As well, leave your comments if you disagree. If you do agree, I'll still leave comments. We're glad to hear them. I go over the comments with my family and friends. We talk about it. And we want to see the heartbeat of America, what America feels, what America thinks. God bless. Bye-bye.